afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call, 3 p.m. Eastern, Saturday, October 27th. In separation of what has been and what is being, what has been and what is now. So when we look at different, I guess you could call them fake outs. We used to use that term years and years ago. But it is about not allowing your mind and your self to be faked out, tricked. And your heart is so important because it's a divine, deep intelligence. And it knows you are an infinite, eternal being. And it will always guide you. Your heart will. Your heart mind. And it will assist in your soul's spirit, higher self, evolution, advancement. And it will always be true to you. Always be true. Without fail. Excuse me. It'll always, without fail. And as we awaken and as we learn and become educated and knowledgeable on who we are, what we are, and how our experience is elevating. It's the experiences that we are beginning to attract or create are more in the higher elevations, higher frequencies. And when you're into higher frequencies, and that's what this meditation is, higher frequencies. And all about it. That's what we're all about. And knowing that piece of energy, that knowingness, that we are absolute spiritual beings, that we are in control of our journey. And remember the boat on the river, and no oars, and we have faith wherever it may take us. That is so important. Have faith where your heart will take you. And that's a big key to unlock all the locks. Have faith to where your heart will take you. You don't know. None of us know. We know that we desire to be and feel wonderful, happy, joyous, and blissful. We also yearn, and I know a lot of you can feel and sense this, that this is old stuff. That this old world is just all worn out on its faking us out. And we're not interested nor motivated whatsoever, nor will we be, to entertain it. It never served us. It taught us some things, but it never really served us. And we just don't have the interest in spending our energies, period. We just don't have the interest of spending our energies. We just don't have that whatsoever. So we've shifted, and we are going up, way up, in evolution development on ascension. And we are expanding our awareness of happiness, joy, and bliss, that's what we are, and that we are in that moment, that now. That we stay in that moment now. That increases our vibrational frequencies. That heightens them. And that's what we all should be doing on a second-to-second basis, every split second. Because if you don't do that, your mind and ego will take over. That's just apparent all over the planet. It's mind and ego taking over. And we are no longer slaves to an antiquated, worn-out, monolithic, low-frequency, vile, structured existence in this world created by creatures. And we are advancing at a very accelerated rate. I know some of you feel it. Our vibrational frequency is changing our very existence because it's being heightened every second. Even if it's a smidgen, you can tell it. You can tell the wave that comes over you and inside and out. And to be your choice on your vibrational frequency, to be a buoyant, loving, happy, joyous, blissful, exciting, euphoric, tranquil, peaceful being is your choice. All you have to do is to feel it in your heart mind, know it, and express it. If you attach yourself to something, you will weigh yourself down, and your vibrational frequency will pull you down. The negative vibrational frequency will pull you down. And you'll be right back in that very pool of goop that you rose out of. It doesn't make sense at all. No matter what that thought comes in, you identify it. You'll know just by the feeling in your heart that it does not serve you. Anything that does not serve you, you let it fall away. Leave it alone. Let it go. You don't need it. Period. You can look at it. You can send deep eternal love to it, and then move on. Even give it a big hug and send it on its way. It's imperative that through our heart-mind, we express deep eternal love to ourselves always, consistently, which means total forgiveness and honor and respect for you, which then elevates you to honor and respect everyone else. Everyone. No exceptions. Every single human. Even the bad guys. Okay? All of it. Because we will not move on if we refuse to let go of old, negative, low vibrational frequencies, and we all know what those created on this planet and with all the inhabitants. See? We've had a wonderful run of being educated for thousands and thousands of years. We know what not to have, what not to create. We know these things. We know what to create. That's just celebration man, I'll tell you, that's just phenomenal, exciting stuff, that we are accelerating our vibrational frequency to the fifth dimensional vibrations and onward from there. And can't you feel the intensity of the lifting energy that is bringing everything that you are higher and higher and higher? If you will, go to the place where you will not be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are. And as I talk, relax. Relax your body from head to toe, inside and out, absolutely in a joyous, peaceful, tranquil relaxation. Do not allow any negative vibrational frequencies, lower frequencies, to affect you or even touch you. Excuse me. Allow it to wash away, disintegrate completely. And breathe. And as you breathe, you're going to breathe around 6 times. And as you breathe in through your nose, you will hold it 1001, 1002, 1003, and you will exhale through the mouth. As you're inhaling through the nose, visualize, picture yourself. Each time you breathe in, you're raising, you're elevating the very existence of your being. All right? Even your higher self, your soul, your spirit is rising further up in your body. Further up. The ultimate goal is to have the higher self, like a halo, over your head, hovering above the physical body and controlling it. Visualize that. That is when you're in total bliss 24/7. So it's all rising. You can feel that as you breathe in through the nose. It gives you a cinemascopic view in vivid color of your bliss, of your deep eternal love. Those are all high vibrational frequencies, all of them. That's why you feel so good all over when you express them genuinely. For yourself, for others, for everyone. As you breathe that in, you will exhale. And what you're exhaling are vibrational frequencies that, quite frankly, you don't have any interest in holding. They don't serve you. If they don't serve you in the highest way of love and compassion and caring, then they're not worth keeping. It's like a balloon, the hot air balloon. And it's like you put too much ballast in it, too much weight, it won't get off the ground. And it's like us. Though that weight, that ballast, is keeping us in the lower frequencies. And it's because we've collected so much of it and dragged it through our existence in this life. So we wonder why we can't elevate as high as we would like to. So you're dumping that ballast. Picture yourself in a hot air balloon, and picture yourself throwing that ballast up, and watch it as it rises, as it elevates, floats up. And then you can see everything in all of its splendor. And you're light, and you're happy, and you're blissful. So make sure that you just get rid of the ballast. Get rid of that weight that's holding you to the ground. And negativity. Now we're going to go in through the heart center, the heart mind. And we just flow right in. And right through the center of the chest. And we go in. And we go up. As we go in and up, we continue to go. And we then find ourselves completely encapsulated in a perfect sphere of the golden white pink light, the emerald green healing flaming light, the purple transmuting flame, and the violet ray. You couldn't ask for any more protection than that. And it saturates your very being with high notes of vibrational frequencies, high notes, high harmony. The divine energy of all that there ever has been, ever will be, and ever was. This is the energy of all energies. It's where you and I came from. And it visits us as long as we invite it to. So we look and we see our higher self, and we immediately embrace and become one with our higher self. We're in jubilation. And as we do this, we're in communication with all of our higher selves and any higher selves that we have permission to communicate with. As we do that, hand in hand, arm in arm, we float up above the planet. We call upon, and this is so important that we acknowledge this, we call upon all of the light beings from deep eternal love and of deep eternal love from this solar system, from all this galaxy, from all galaxies and all universes, to infinity, all dimensions, all existence, of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. We ask them to join us in this meditation. They cannot unless they're of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. And so they join us in numbers that we have no expression for. And then we call upon the archangels, the seraphim and the cherubim. And we call upon all of the angels to join us in this meditation of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. We call upon all of the ascended masters, Gaia, all of them. There are hundreds of them. And we call upon them of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We call upon all of those in inner earth and hollow earth to join us in this meditation of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. And we call upon all of the star nations who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation. We call on all the inhabitants of this planet to join us in this meditation of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. We call upon all of the loved ones who have passed over, and not just this lifetime, but all lifetimes of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We call upon the fairies, the sprites, the gnomes, the winged horses, the Pegasus, the unicorns, all of it, all of them, of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We float up, and we notice our meditative sphere sparkling with all of the energies of deep eternal love, golden white pink light, healing, emerald green healing flaming light, Archangel Raphael, purple transmuting flame, and the violet ray. We feel the rain coming over our forehead and our head and saturating our entire body and generating a massive pulse of high, pure, vibrational frequency of the highest frequency within fifth dimension. We feel ourselves being expanded greatly. We also feel all of this heaviness falling away from us. And we don't grasp at it. We don't try to save it. We let it go. It's gone. And we begin to expand more and more, more and more, more and more. And it is higher frequencies. That's all we're interested in, higher frequencies. If it doesn't serve us, it is not needed. And serving can only be in the highest light, the highest energy. This is simple. It is not complex. You can feel it in your heart-mind. You're experiencing it right now. It is a bliss beyond bliss. It is a utopia specifically housed within you. We see it all throughout the planet. All of the higher selves, all of the inhabitants of this planet, blossoming, expanding, and elevating. The frequency is massive. It is saturating all life, Gaia, all of it, in our solar system, on this planet, throughout the galaxies and universes. And it will not stop. It will just become more and more intense, of total love, bliss, all of what you are, prosperity. Stay in that vibrational frequency. Balance. Embrace. I'll join you in the meditation, and I'll return and close this out. vibration, the frequency energy, which is basically a high state of plasma energy, and beyond. And it will continue like a magic carpet. It will elevate you, floating. Imagine being able to go anywhere you want, not a care in the world, totally at peace, with the highest level of bliss that you could possibly experience within that physical body. And this is about higher frequencies. And keeping that in your heart mind and making sure that you are the master of your mind and the master of your ego. Embrace them both. Give them deep eternal love so that all harmony is achieved. Total harmony. And that's where humanity is going. Total harmony. Complete. We will return Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern, October 28, 2018. And from the highest frequency, the highest energy of Prime Source Creator God, of all that there is, all creation, a deep, eternal, everlasting love to each and every one of you. With this comes bliss, prosperity, abundance, utopia, euphoria, all of it. That's what we are. And it is our duty to see to it that we ascend, that we embrace this higher frequency and leave behind the goop, the lower frequencies of this three-dimensional world.